All right, enough Champions League. How about some quick hits instead?
Let's go, Gab.
Bayern have just about gotten themselves a new manager. It's Julian Nagelsmann from RB Leipzig. It's a 5-year deal and reportedly anywhere between 15 million to 30 million in compensation. Is this a good deal?
It will be a good deal only if it's successful. That's all we can say.
Well,
it's a lot of money.
Thank you, Captain.
But it's a lot of money for a manager. No one has never paid nowhere near that amount for a manager before. So, yeah, of course, if it works.
Chelsea, Andre Villas-Boas might have been 15. A little bit higher.
No, 15 million.
Well, if it depends. If it's at the bottom end.
It's more, yeah,
I don't believe it's 30 million. I don't believe it's 30
No, but it would probably be around 25 million euros, which is a lot of money for a manager. Listen, he's 33. This is his dream. He's from Munich. So I'm glad he's fulfilling his dream. Let's see if it works. You could argue that his methods might not be suited, certainly the way we saw it at RB Leipzig and at Hoffenheim, to this dressing room. Maybe not, but he's an incredible, talented manager. So let's hope that
I love Nagelsmann. For me, one of the big things, and when I said before that Bayern, need to worry about transition, and obviously they are worrying about it, and I used the word major surgery, which annoyed a lot of people. I'm not going to go that far, but the point is, if you're going for Nagelsmann for 5 years, it means you are trusting the post-Muller, Lewandowski, Neuer era.
Yeah.
And so this factor where, how does he deal with the big veterans and the big names and the big egos? I don't think it's going to be
prevalent.
It's not going to be such an issue with the players,
you're right.
Because the players will be on their way out. Could be an issue with the people upstairs, but hey, Henderson and Rummenigge aren't going anywhere.
No, Rummenigge is leaving in the summer. Ole Gunnar will replace him. You would think that Salihamidzic...
These guys never actually leave, right?
I know, but still, you would think that Salihamidzic and Nagelsmann have spoken already, so you won't have the kind of tension that you had between Flick and Salihamidzic.
I'll make you a bet.
Well, we see, but
Nagelsmann is more valuable to them than Brazo. I think Salihamidzic, I think he's going to need to know his place.
But that means that Leipzig now need a new boss, and it was confirmed as we were recording this pod that Jesse Marsch, the US manager of RB Salzburg, has made the move to the cousin club.
He's been there before as an assistant.
Yeah.
It's a remarkable rise. He becomes the third American manager to coach in a Big Five league. Rino Materazzo, of course, already there at Stuttgart, already did really well. One fun fact about this, all three are Ivy League graduates.
Yeah, I saw your tweet.
Yeah. Which I don't know if there's any message in that, but I think what's also true, people always talk about the people make a big deal about what does this mean for US coaches on the pathway into Europe. I don't know that it means that much, because Bob Bradley had to coach in a World Cup, had to go coach Egypt, had to find American owners before being given a shot in Europe. Materazzo had to come over as like a no-name and work his way up from the very bottom rung. Jesse Marsch, very, very smart guy, already worked for the RB organization,
of course.
obviously when he was in New York. So I don't think all of a sudden this opens the door and say, oh, look, they're all great. So.
No, but it's great for US soccer too.
Yeah, absolutely. Spotify founder Daniel Ek is doubling down on saying he wants to buy Arsenal. Josh Kroenke insists the club isn't for sale. Jules, I normally believe that everything has its price, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Good luck to Daniel Ek and whoever he has with him, if it's true that he really has Thierry Henry, Patrick Vieira and Dennis Bergkamp, which I'm still not really convinced by. But if he wants to put an offer on the table, the Kroenke might...
This is the question,
think about it, but I don't think they will sell anytime anyway.
We reported that they're looking for $2 billion, which I think personally is a bit much, given the club situation and the club's debt cash situation. But is there a scenario where if he can get Bergkamp, Henry, and Patrick Vieira to come out and speak publicly against the Kroenke family, and if you get the fans to turn the screws and Robbie Lyle and all this stuff, can it happen?
I don't know.
Yeah.
And as we said on Monday, I'm sorry, but you keep those things private and quiet. You don't go all over social media doing interviews on television.
I disagree. It depends on your style. If you think it's a battle you can win, you do it. I'm more less concerned about the fact that he never ever tweeted about Arsenal. Like it was like 13. That's a bit odd.
Manchester United host Roma in the Europa League in a few hours on Thursday evening. But Gab, tell me about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and the Roma fans. They didn't really like something that he said after the qualification against Granada, right?
I thought this was a lot of fun, right? Moments after the qualification, they asked him, well, what do you think? You're getting Roma next? He's like, I don't know. I haven't seen them play. I don't know anything about them, right?
And it means right now how they play, what's the lineup kind of thing.
This is the thing with flash interviews, just stick them out. I'd be more worried about what he said later when he had time. And he says, Roma are, like all Italian teams, they're a great defensive side, tight at the back, and Roma are not at all. But he walked it back. He said, look, I don't mean any disrespect. What was fun was the Roma fans, they put banners up outside Trigoria before they gave them a send-off. 1,000 people
brilliant,
strong.
by the way,
brilliant.
yeah.
Look at the video. I retweeted it. It's fantastic. And he said, and basically they said, they had his quote, they had his picture, and he said, make sure he remembers who we are. I love it. It's all in good fun and good spirit.
Exactly.
Brendan Rodgers has said he's not interested in leaving Leicester right now, which I guess rules him out of the Tottenham job. Is this the right move for Brendan? Stay where he is?
Yeah, that doesn't mean that he would not leave, but certainly right now he's in a better position than he would be at Spurs.
Much better position at Leicester than at
Champions League
Spurs.
football,
Right now,
the
in
squad,
this moment.
right now, the squad, Champions League football next season, ambition, money, all of that, I think it would make sense for him. Sticking with Tottenham, they're strongly linked with Erik ten Hag, the Ajax manager, and they also have been offered Wolves' Nuno, and some even say Gareth Southgate. Gab?
Look, it's a big job. It's in London. It's a high-profile job. Gareth Southgate, post-Euros.
Impossible. No, thanks.
But no, because you wouldn't want him, or no, he wouldn't want him?
Surely they would not
Bad
want
fit?
him. Yeah, thank you.
The Nuno one is funny, given who Nuno's. I mean, this is not a knock on Nuno.
No.
But his agent is Jose Mourinho's agent.
Yeah.
So I'm not sold on Ten Hag either. I'm not sure he is a good fit for this club, personally.
I think it would be.
Okay. Let's go back for the 10 millionth time on Harry Kane. You know my views. I think
Yeah,
Harry
we
Kane
talked
shouldn't feel any pressure to
Monday.
leave to win things, but he did come out and he said, it's great that I'm winning individual awards, but I want to things as a team. I want to win things with my team, and that's not happening right now.
Yeah.
So people are reading the tea leaves. Oh, look, Gab, you're wrong. He wants to win things with a team, and he's not going to do it at Spurs, so he's going to move on. Again,
But he will want to move on if he feels that Spurs are not building a team that will enable him to win
is he
trophies.
sending some kind of occult
But
message?
he doesn't need to send it. I think Daniel Levy knows pretty well what Harry Kane wants and where he wants to go. So if you're Spurs and if you're the owner of Spurs,
Where does he want to go, Jules?
To win things. He can't win things with this current team and Ryan Mason as a manager. So
They're getting
bring
a new
good
one in
manager.
the summer.
Well, yeah, let's see who it is. Let's see what you can do to strengthen that team. But listen, Harry Kane is not going to stay if he doesn't think that they can win stuff. As much as he loves this club. That's where we disagree. Gab, everybody has been speaking about the Super League, of course, in the last 10 days or so. But actually, you've asked someone, a European semi-finalist, what he thinks about it.
That's right. I have a piece up with the Roma manager. So, Paulo, over to you. What were your thoughts when you heard of the Super League?
When I saw the news about the Super League, I stayed very worried. But today I'm very proud. I'm very proud to be part of the football because we gave a big example to the society. And in football, the most important is the supporters. And it's true, the biggest clubs, they want more money. But they forget also, it's them who spend also the biggest money. It's these big clubs who pay 100 millions, 150 millions for the players. And also this create a big problem in the smallest clubs. I think the supporters, the coach, the players, we also, I believe we are all so proud of what's happened in this moment in football.
Thank you, Paulo. It's the first time we have a
Right.
current manager participating in quick hits. Barcelona play Granada in a few hours, and they could go top of La Liga. But Jules, the big news is President Joan Laporta will meet Lionel Messi's dad for the first time.
Yes, big news, big chat to come over. We had fake news this week that PSG had offered Messi a 2 year plus one contract, which was not true at all. Let's see if Laporta can convince the family to stick around and sign a new deal.
So much for that story whereby he'd already signed with Manchester City.
Yeah.
Everything's on the table.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.